open up, don't shut down now. You coming in clutch, leaving wondering how. You going that fast, keeping up the speed. Gotta make it last, ride 90 steed. Read, plead, not following your creed. My mama asking me, did you do a good deed? Like the candy man, I'm taking the sweet lead. Delivering things didn't even know you need.
Did I tell you guys that I was a rapper? Well, I am. Not really. It was the first time I ever attempted to record. Scratch that. Second time I've ever attempted to record anything that I've made. First time was for a school project. Though this time I just made that this morning, just for fun. Anyway, I actually promised some people that if I hit 500 subscribers, I would make a full-length rap video. So, if you are interested. So my summer's coming to an end. At least part of my summer. Remember that whole time where I was doing the EFY thing, being a camp counselor? Yeah, that was really fun. But the bittersweet taste has arrived to my tongue. The bittersweetness of an end.
Click. Click. Ding.
Welcome to my new home. It's called the outdoors. I think it's pretty snazzy. So now I've decided to become a mountain man and live exclusively in the mountains. So I built myself a little shelter already. Here it is. I built this just now. The seats and the stage. Because you can't have a shelter without a stage. Just kidding, I didn't build it. I bought it. But if you recall, I was in San Antonio for 2 weeks. I actually don't know if I said that, but I was there for 2 weeks, and over the weekend, we were able to just chill out, do whatever we want, and I decided to go to the zoo. I just saw something scamper. I'm gonna get sunburned. By the way, I'm white. You know that feeling when you have a void that you didn't know existed until it was filled? Well, that was me as I went to the zoo. Ah, nice shady spot. The college campus that we were on in San Antonio was actually super close to the zoo, so we just walked there. And as I was walking there, I felt myself becoming increasingly excited about going to the zoo. I mean, the last time I'd been to the zoo was probably when I played Putt Putt Saves the Zoo. You guys remember that game?
Fill your tank, save the zoo. Get in step, save the zoo. Check your tires, save the zoo. And go get Pep, save the zoo. Putt Putt save the zoo. Putt Putt save the zoo. Putt Putt, you've got to save the zoo.
So fun. I think I'm dreadfully lost. I'm just kidding. As my late father used to say, wherever you are, there you are. Oh no, he's still alive. He's just always late to things, so he's my late father. Is that not what that means? It was just so fun to see all the little animal things that I don't normally get to see in the wild. I mean, I am a wild man, so I see a lot. So the topic of today's video is, you guessed it,
dynamically uploading content using the Flickr API in JavaScript. So we're not going to be using vanilla JavaScript, we're going to be using...
I'm kidding! We're not talking about that today. I mean, unless you want to learn.
So the first thing you want to do is open up your IDE. You see I've got...
Humor! Comedy! This is comedy. This is it. This is what it is. So, you're welcome. I'm going on a trip in my favorite potato chip. Animals, plants, the earth, life. Oh, it's so beautiful. And Pokey, I honestly have always been a fan of the outdoors. That doesn't mean I've always wanted to be in the outdoors. Obviously, I love the inside, air conditioning, it's a blessing from above, but I'm a fan of nature. Flip-flops are definitely the best choice for hiking. Shoes. What am I doing? Whoa! I'm not falling. I'm good. I'm not falling. I'm falling for you. I have a lot of fond memories of my family and I going camping, as well as going on camping trips or other high adventure trips with my scout troop. That's right, you're looking at an accomplished Eagle Scout here. An Eagle Scout who never learned how to tie knots. But the point is, I'm a fan of wildlife and the environment. Did I say that already? Anyway, I love being with people, but sometimes just being by myself in the woods or in the mountains or something, has a special feeling to it. Oh. Hey, I'm making it. I have no idea how I'm gonna get down. The same way I got up, obviously. Just being out there and one with nature. And then you realize it's quiet, a little too quiet, and it feels like somebody wants to sell me something.
I told you he was on to us.
Hey guys, I'm not sweating, it's not hot. I'm prepared. Look guys, we started from the bottom, now we're here. We started from the bottom, now the whole team here. I think that was Aristotle or someone.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Something hit my eye. But of course, it's not always possible to be out in nature, in the wild. But that's why I'm also a fan of bringing the indoors out. No, bringing the outdoors indoors to an extent. So I'm a big fan of indoor greenery. There's a certain freshness that's hard to come by any other way. Thank you, tree, for lending me your branch. I will not harm you. I'm a friend, an ally. There's also a great feeling of satisfaction when you're able to grow a plant from its tiny seed into its full form. Not that I've had much experience or success with that, but what I have done a lot is take little beans that you buy at the store, like pinto beans or black beans, and I put them in a zipped plastic bag with a wet paper towel in it, and they sprout. I haven't got past them sprouting, like planting them after that, but it's just so fun to see them grow. The final ascent is here. Careful, children. It's not recommended to climb and record yourself at the same time. All right, I'm gonna set you down. Okay, stay there. Stay. Hello. Hey, this looked a lot smaller from the ground. Okay, I'm gonna set you down again. Hey. I made it. Guys, look. It's proof there's life out there. Have you guys seen the movie Holes? Well, this reminds me of that part where they get to the top of God's thumb. There's like a water and onions for them to eat. Well, I have this bush here and it's, I could eat the leaves. I have a dream for my future home one day, to be covered in shrubbery and other plant life that just, I mean, makes you feel like you're living in the jungle without like the negative side effects of like poisonous stuff and whatever. I want to make my own garden one day. I just think it's so cool. One, that you can make it with your hands. I've talked about that a lot. I love that. I mean, it's not that I'm making the plants. I'm just setting up the environment and it grows and it's beautiful. And I mostly live in apartments nowadays. I say mostly as in no, that's all I live in is apartments nowadays. And I'm a fan of having plants and stuff there, but just because of the frequency in which I move, I'm hesitant to put too much there because, you know, plants can be damaged when you move them and I'm not settled yet, right? I mean, heck, maybe one day I'll even live in a tree house. Big advocate of tree houses. Anyway, I could go on and on about the different plant life I like and the specifics and whatever, and I probably will in later videos, but I'll let that suffice for now. Because now I want to move on to talking about those little cutie critters that we call animals. In Spanish, they're called animales. How do I get down from the rock? Get down from the rock. Look, I'm gonna add to nature's creation. They tell you guys I'm a little afraid of heights. I'll get into that later. I think I'm gonna have to turn off the video.